I'm Daniel Blumberg and I composed the score for Gianfranco Rosi's Below the Clouds. I never imagined doing a score for him because he doesn't use score in his films, and I like films without score. He asked me initially just to work on music for the end credits. He was very eloquent about, and the way he articulate about the sounds that he was interested in. And by the end of the process, the score ended up being from the beginning to the end. The crude relationship between the camera going underwater and the microphones going underwater was just an example of, talking about how can a submerged sound relate to submerged visuals. Like when you're looking at those images, these kind of echoes of the past and how they're relating to the present day. It's about finding things that are appropriate for the film, but also allowing us to explore ideas during the process of it. I really like the quality of improvised music where you sort of don't know what's going to happen between seconds or milliseconds. I was excited to work with John Butcher and Seymour Wright, who are improvising musicians. They have a lot of unique techniques and sounds that I can't even imagine some of these sounds that they can make.
Seymour and I both work very much with the kind of sounds you have to squeeze out from in between the normal sounds of the instrument. They're not the ones that reveal themselves very naturally.
And also then imagining how those emerging, squeezed out sounds might map onto or align with the spaces and the emotional, intellectual spaces of the film. I think we were quite mindful too that the sounds we were making were going to be taken back to that place and put under the water and reprocessed by you.
As an improviser, you can always adjust your music to the uniqueness of the situation you're in.
There's this one take of you circular breathing for about 5 minutes. When I put that underneath the sea, and there's these kind of lapping waves going against that note and the breath of the wind, and then that was then mixed with really short loop that I did of your breath through the saxophone, sort of digitally precise loop. And that juxtaposition of that modern sort of rendering with the really organic, like one breath. So these are two of the specialist mics that I used. They're called hydrophones, and they're basically microphones that can be underwater. This one I had on a scaffolding pole going into the sea, and they're used to capture seismic activity, earthquakes, volcanic activity, I had two of them on either side of the stairway. Sort of made the stairs into a big microphone. Got really strange low frequencies from it. Yeah, that's the geophone. We're in Café Otto today, and Café Otto have a record label, and they're putting out the soundtrack to Gianfranco's film. Since I came here when I was 22, it's about 13 years ago, it's really been the main place I've come to watch music. And most people that I work with I've actually met here. John Butcher, who played tenor and soprano on the score, I've seen him many times over the years in this venue. And Seymour Wright I met early on when I started coming here. We've made records together, played live together here. Even Gianfranco came here years ago. So it felt like a natural place to release the music. It's a big part of my life, and also has been a big part of my work as an artist.